Howdy, hey. My name is Tanya LaShawn Bryant. I am a transformational coach and I teach women how to begin to transform their lives through learning how to shift their mindset. Yesterday, I had recorded a live and my Wi Fi was having a mind of its own and the quality was just horrible. So I deleted that and was waiting yesterday to record it or to come back live, and I was not able to do so because, yeah, there was an issue. So I am here today talking about what I was talking about yesterday. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch me. And so I have been for the past couple of weeks been talking about affirmations. And yesterday, I posted a really powerful affirmation, and I wanted to go a little deeper with that affirmation. And so the affirmation that I posted was, I am a fear overcomer. And so that's what we're going to talk about. Now, when I talk about affirmations, what an affirmation for those that may be new to me, an affirmation is simply a statement, a really powerful statement that can be used to help you reshape your thoughts, to help you reshape your language, your beliefs, your experiences. Um, Affirmations are so powerful because they're a tool that can help rewire our brain and influence our subconscious mind and manifest positive things in our life. Our subconscious mind is kind of like that silent listener, and our subconscious mind listens to everything that we think, everything that we speak, and our subconscious mind believes it. Right. So that's why we have to be careful about what we are thinking on and then even what we're speaking. And so the affirmation from yesterday was, I am a fear overcomer. Powerful. Again, I want you to say that again. I am a fear overcomer. In this year, if we are going to get everything that we're supposed to have this year, we've got to be fearless. We've got to begin to shift our mindset. And so that's where this comes. I am a fear overcomer because what stops us from oftentimes stops many people from moving forward is this fear. I can't possibly do it. Fear is basically a distressing emotion that's brought up or aroused by impending danger or what we may think of as evil or painful or even a threat, whether it is real or imagined. Our mind really is what fuels fear, right? And if we don't get our mind in alignment, and we don't take hold of those thoughts and take and really work on getting our mindset together, we will allow fear to come in and overtake. And if we're going to have all the good that we're supposed to have, if we're going to do all, be and do and have the good that we're supposed to have this year, we've got to conquer the various things that might stop us from having a phenomenal year. And fear is really at the root of our hangups, right? And so our affirmation for today, our powerful statement that we're speaking to help reshape our thoughts and reshape our mindset is, I am a fear overcomer. I want you to say it again, and we're going to say it again, but I want you to say it with feeling. I want you to feel that thing. I want you to see yourself overcoming those obstacles, overcoming things that you've dealt with in the past that's hindered you from attaining and being successful. Because whether you realize it or not, you are good health, happiness, love, success, and prosperity. And oftentimes, fear will come in if we allow it and stop us from walking in that success. So as you as we get ready to say, I am a fear overcomer, I want you to see yourself overcoming. If you know whatever it is, whatever it is that you know you want to go and get a better job or ask for more money from your boss, but fear has come over you and you have not moved. I want you to see yourself walking in your power, walking in your strength. See, and I want you to, take a moment and get into that moment of that thing that you know you need to that fear is causing you to stop you from moving forward. And I want you to see yourself doing that thing. I want to see you overcoming the fear that's stopping you from doing the very thing that you need to do. So I want you to say again with feeling and emotion and seeing yourself. All right. I want you to say, I am a fear overcomer. Say it again. I am a fear overcomer. Say it again. I am a fear overcome. See, there is something when we say I am, it is present. It's not something that's coming, and many of you know that I have my business is built off of it's a faith base, right? It's built off of Christ. Right. And in the Bible, it talks about how God's in the Old Testament, he's speaking and he's saying, he's saying that whoever sends you and they ask who sent you, tell them I am that I am. Right. And so when we think about that, I am is so powerful because I am is God. Right. And so every time you add I am to God, and especially if you're doing it in a negative, I am, if it's a negative thing, it's like you're taking his name in vain. There is power. And on the other side, every time you say I am, because what you're doing is you're invoking him, right? You're taking on the characteristic of who God is. So I am a fear overcomer. That means that you are no longer going to allow fear to stop you from doing the things that you know you need to do. You're no longer going to you no longer allow fear to stopping you from having and being and doing the good that you desire. I am a fear overcomer. I want you to affirm that. I want you to get that down in your spirit. And so yesterday, that was our powerful, powerful affirmation. And one of the reasons that I even was thinking about that affirmation is I wrote a book about this very thing. See, we're speaking. Okay, so we are affirming. We're using positive statements. I am right. We're using positive statements that are reshaping our thoughts, our beliefs, our language, because you need to understand the words that you speak are so powerful, right? We're affirming that I am a fear overcomer. So we're speaking it. And some of you may be speaking it, but you're not quite feeling it yet. Right. And so that's something that you've got to continue to speak. You've got to continue to speak that I'm a fear overcomer. You've got to be disciplined in that. Right. And as many of you know, I always talk about discipline, and discipline is that consistent human effort to create space. You know what? Let's see. Do I have it here? Yeah. So discipline is that consistent human effort to create space in your life spirit, soul, body, and financial in order to achieve a certain goal. So we are affirming, I am a fear overcomer. I am a fear overcomer. I'm continuing to, I'm consistently, I'm creating, because as you continue to speak that thing, right? And you begin to speak that thing with emotion and with feeling and with faith, what happens is that thing begins to happen. That thing begins to happen. And so we have got to begin to affirm. We've got to begin to open up our mind. When I was listening to a man of God, and he talked about, and this is so powerful, I want to just share. I was taking notes as he was speaking. He says, there can be no manifestation until there is a word, right? So the words that we're speaking is, I am a fear overcomer. So there can be no manifestation until there is a word. So you are doing that very first part. I am a fear overcomer. You are speaking that thing. You're speaking it with conviction. You're speaking it with power. You're speaking it, right? And as you continue, as you create that consistency, you create that space. You start to believe that thing, and then that you start to believe that I am a fear overcomer, right? Now, in addition to that, even as you begin to believe it, there may be certain action that you may have to take for whatever that thing is that you're overcoming, right? And so I said all of this to say, I have written a book. I am a fear overcomer, a guide for living an abundant life. So I've talked about today kind of the very first step that you have to take, but there's additional things that you have to continue to do, or that you have to do to submit this affirmation that I am a fear overcomer. Because remember, there's no manifestation until there's a word. So you speak the word, you're using your language, you speak it, but then you've got to take action. And this book, once you get this book, it's all about taking the action. It's a practical guide. It's really a practical guide of how you can begin to really be successful in becoming a fear overcomer, right? This book really will give you that practical wisdom and that understanding on how to begin to confront the fears in your life that will hinder you from getting the more, from being and doing and having the good that you're supposed to have this year. Remember, I am a fear overcomer. Now, what's great about this book is, if you go to abdlifeliving.com/overcomer, you will get this book. I will inscribe it, put a little note, bless you. It's only $20. It's my very first baby of many books that are going to come. And I'm very, very proud of this. And so as I was thinking about, the affirmation, I thought, oh my gosh, yes. So you speaking, I'm a fear overcomer. Take action. Take action. Order this book. Again, you can go to abdlifeliving.com/overcomer and get kind of a practical guide. It's an easy read, right? It's a very practical book. There's in excerpts in here where you can write, take notes. I summarize each of the chapters. Each chapter has awesome quotes. I was reading, I was like, oh, this is pretty good for my very first one. I want to read one of the quotes that I use. This is from Les Brown. He says, too many of us are not living, I love this one, not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Oh my God. Let me read that again. All right. And that's on page 19. It's chapter 2 of my book. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Oh my God. See, you guys have dreams and aspirations, things that you want to do this year. But you are living your fears out. Well, what if I do it and it doesn't work? Well, what if you do it and it does work? See, you're giving your energy, you're giving your focus and your attention to fear. But you need to decree and declare. You need to affirm today, I am a fear overcomer. And as you are speaking that, because remember, there is no manifestation until there is a word. And this was by a Dr. E. Bernard Jordan, a great man of God that I'm affiliated with. And my life has literally been changed through following him. But he says there can be no manifestation until there's a word. So you're speaking the word, I am a fear overcomer. Now you're going to take action. You're going to purchase this book by go abdlifeliving.com/overcomer and then get the practical steps to help you walk out that affirmation. Again, I am a fear overcomer. I am a fear overcomer. All right. I want to thank you so much for watching me again. Um, like I said, I had recorded this yesterday. The video was a hot mess. And so I deleted it from all my pages. And so I recorded this. As soon, I encourage you to get this book. Like I said, invest in you. Invest in you. Get the additional tools that you need so that manifestation can come. That manifestation can come. Again, you can go to abdlifeliving.com/overcomer and I will get this book out to you. All right. I hope you are having a great weekend. That it is Saturday since I was not able to do the live yesterday or my internet had its own mind. But enjoy this and get the book. God bless you, and I'll be talking to you soon. Go live an abundant life. Bye now.